How you doing?
You here?
Yeah.
All right. A little bit of difficulties, but we're here. All right, let's go. Oh, fuck, I need a bottle opener. I'll be right back. All right. Looks like
It's so
Kim's off to a big start.
it's so small I can barely see it.
Really?
Like
It doesn't take up the whole screen?
no, I can see the background. Like I can see like the background of your laptop icons and stuff like that.
Hold on. Should get better. I'm still learning. Better?
Well, it's the same size, but the background makes it
It's the
easier
whole
to see.
screen now. All right, that's as big as it's going to get. All right.
Right?
All right, let's see what's going on here.
Who's Charity Donk?
It's Jim French.
Oh, they can hear us now.
This whole time, yeah. Every time you talk, does it mute the screen? Every time either of us talks, it changes the screen. Gotta fix that.
When I talk, nothing changes on mine.
When I do it, hmm, I don't know if that's me or you doing that. See if I can fix that. Well, my camera's off. Turn your camera off. I do it for you. Hold on. Don't do anything. No, I can't turn your camera off. Can I?
Can you see me right now?
No. This is gonna be a problem.
Jack 587.
I'm not even watching the match. I'm trying to figure out why it keeps doing that. It's not doing it now, right?
I'm just watching the I'm just watching the
All right. I think it's fixed.
table. I can't see anything else besides the table.
All right, good. Let me know if it blinks out again. All right. All right. Looks like French is getting run over. He's 16 in a row.
How many matches you think they'll play tonight?
I don't know. Jim's having some trouble with his internet, so
That's a good excuse.
Kim asked you to check your messenger.
I can't because then the whole phone will. I'll have to come back to this and everything else. It might screw up my me like in this group right now. If
All
I
right.
click if I click the home button and go to Messenger.
All right, let's focus on this match. All right, we got a 3-4-5 flop. Kim leads out quarter pot. Kim pots the turn French with the min raise, just like you. Another min raise. I'm guessing he has a 6. Nope. He had the lower straight.
Good hand.
Now, what does he do there if she comes over the top?
Fold.
Jim French doesn't like to fold. I don't know if you've played him before. I wonder what she had there. These guys are playing. I can't even keep up. Jim French says he needed that. Kim said, go fuck yourself in her head. Trust me.
They're back to even again.
French has opened up a lead. Check, check, check. They're checking it down. Queen high takes it. Oh, you know what? I never even linked this. Oops. Let's try to. Nobody even knows that this is on. All right. All right, we're live now.
Haven't we been live?
I didn't link it, so nobody knew probably. Yeah, we're picking up viewers now. All right. A little bit of difficulty, but we're live now. It's been a back and forth so far. How did he lose the chip lead? I looked away for 2 seconds.
Flush draw, straight draw, and a pair of fours.
Kim is just coming out firing. Jim's a little blown away, doesn't know what to do. Jim limps the button. Check, 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 check. Pounds the river and we get a fold. Usually when you check it down like that to the river, you should just make a small bet if you want to get called. You're not gonna get called, Jim. All right.
We'll just shove all in.
You never know in these things. It's pretty straightforward so far. Jim's min raising her to death. I haven't seen him do anything but a min raise. Interesting strategy. Kim limps the button. Jim min raises. Jack 7-6 flop. Jim leads right out.
How much is that? Half the pot? I can't see.
Kim lets it go. A little 3/4. I'm going to guess Jim's going to limp. Yep, Jim limps the button. We see a flop. Jack 6-7. Interesting flop. Kim leads out. Jim flats. Queen on the turn.
An overcard comes and she double barrels.
Everything's so quick. These two don't mess around. Half pot river. Jim folds.
King 10-10.
Jim almost pots it. Fold. Oh, a min 3-bet. I see a lot of those in these heads up. They're really frustrating. And then she just pounds the flop. Pot size bet and Jim fold. I'd love it if she showed the bluff right there. Kim's just running him over. What do you think French should do to stop her?
I don't know.
Go to bed?
Fix his computer, play better.
Oh, God.
The trolling never ends.
Jim limps the button again. It's 10-4 flop. Kim lead. It's like the same action every hand.
I thought
One
Slice
limps the
was
button.
involved here.
One limps the button. The other one leads the flop every time. Oh, we got a pot brewing here. Let's see. Kim half pot. French is gonna call, and he called with wow. Hero call. Nice call, Jim. We're almost even again. This match could go all night. Good thing we didn't do the million chips like we talked about. This is exciting having the kickoff to the tournament being live streamed.
I left Lafayette early and got food, got quality food, got fast food instead of quality food to come watch this.
It's too bad we don't have the cameras on that could see you dressed up hard in a tuxedo and everything. Big deal. Really big deal, this thing.
It was part of my night.
But we got a big pot here. That river doesn't do anything for anybody. Oh, Kim pots the river. French doesn't like to fold. I bet you he calls. Thanks for making me look like an asshole, Jim. Jim's having a tough time. You want to give him any advice what he should do to change the tide?
The only thing he can do is play better.
Good advice. Indeed, he could play better. I don't know what's going on now. Seems like we froze. Oh, there we go. Jim's internet isn't working so well because he's in a tree outside our window watching her as he plays.
Oh, God. I think I'm going to fall asleep.
Interesting. Next blind level is going to speed things up here, I think. That's the first big raise and a 3-bet. There's 2 big hands here, probably. Jim instantly checks. Checks back kings. No, Jim has aces.
He has ace-king.
Our aces. Kim's disgusted.
Ace-king or ace-queen.
Kim shows the ace. Jim folds his aces. Nice hand. Back even again.
He should have showed us.
Can't show when you have aces. They go from 3 and 4 betting to just checking it down.
Jack 8, Jack 8.
Nice hands. Where's Murdoch? I want to play my match tonight. It's interesting. Interesting match.
They're back to even again.
Kim has a lot to prove. There's been a lot of trashing her when she was given the what were the odds? 7,000 to 1?
Yep, that's what Vegas opened them.
It's kind of weird in a 16-person tournament that you'd have someone with odds of 7,000 to 1. But theoretically, you should just, I don't know, put a couple of hundred on her and just pay everyone else to throw the tournament. Become a millionaire, but I don't know. What do I know? You are taking that action, right?
I'm just watching the action going on in Vegas. There wasn't $1 on her.
We did have the 1,000,000 to 1 shot that time, and he didn't win. So they know what they're doing in Vegas. Who was the favorite again? You don't remember the favorite? You gave us the odds.
I'd rather just watch this match.
Not much going on. Oh, Kim wins with a flush there. Wasn't paying attention. Jim needs to get something going here. He's just not playing his game.
He's just bleeding his chips away.
He didn't fall far at that time. He just snap checked that turn. He knew. He knew she turned to 7. Nice check. Another big raise. Jim calls. This could be it. I have a feeling it's going to be a big hand.
They both have aces.
Huge turn bet. These two aren't afraid to put chips in the pot.
Sounds like you're playing with a knife.
Bottle opener.
$10-5 on the river.
She's just toying with him at this point, I think. Jim desperately needs a pot. And that 29 bigs, 28, 29 bigs danger zone.
The river's going to be...
We'll never see it because he led for 100 to 400.
Queen of clubs.
These two do not take a second to breathe. It's just like bam, bam, bam. Bet, bet. Rebet. Pot. These two don't screw around. Kim's a dealer, so she's used to just cards flying, chips flying. Jim just likes to click buttons.
Has Kim ever played online before?
I don't know. I think she's going to keep it a secret if she has. Again, my special guest commentator, Joey Panic, left the 2-4 table just to see this.
It was on my mind all day to come leave early, grab some fast food.
Check out the matches that are going on. You must have been disappointed nobody played all day. Jim is just getting crushed. This is ugly. Kim has something to prove. The back and forth all day between her and Scott Gilman really lit a fire under her ass.
Scott was on my right, and she was dealing.
Tonight?
Earlier today.
French is in trouble. It's going to be coming to an end.
Folds? Jesus.
I don't know where Murdoch is. I really want to play my match tonight. Just try messaging him again.
So what was your opinion? Do you think this will be over by 2018 or not?
There's no rush.
I didn't say there's a rush. I'm asking you your opinion. Do you think it'll be over or not?
Yeah, it will.
Think so.
Kim just puts all the chips in all. Lines are going up.
King High is going to win this. Queen
High, same thing. Jim should have took a stab at it there. Kim limps the button. Jim calls. 6-6-8 rainbow. Kim bets half the pot. Jim fold. Another limp pot. 6-4 ace. Jim just pounds the turn, the flop. Kim pots the turn. What is going on here? There it is, 1860. Jim doesn't know what to do.
I think Jim got a 6.
He must be so mad right now. He doesn't know what to do.
Does that say Miss Casino Kim?
Yeah, I think he's got her here. He should make the hero call. Nope, she's got 2-4 of course. Leaving him with 165 chips. This would be a hell of a comeback. Jim's right in the chat. Jim's pissed.
What did it say? I can't see it on my screen.
You wrote unreal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Queen 4 versus Jacks. How does she just pick up Jacks the next hand? I mean, not that he's still got to come back.
3.
Oh, and Kim takes the first match. That was ugly.
Jim, you need to play better.
I'm gonna relay that message to him from you. See if these two geniuses are gonna play another match.
Maybe next week.
I don't know what you're talking about. These things are usually over that night. I'm still looking for Murdoch if you'd like to play. I gotta do dishes, but I'm willing to play him before. So what did you think of the match? Did you think it was total domination or?
I'm speechless.
That says it all right there. Kim just posted in the group playing another, so they are going to play.
I mean, I think they should just end this tonight.
I think she plans on it. I feel bad for people that went to bed early tonight. Don't you?
They're missing out on an elite matchup. That's like going to bed early for the Super Bowl.
And the Super Bowl just breaks out overnight. You weren't even expecting it. You just decided to play it all of a sudden.
And they're in overtime.
You wake up in the morning and they're in overtime tied. That would be something else. That's what this is. Oh, shit. I got to close this tournament now. All right. See if I can figure this out. I'm new to this Google shit. All right. No, that's not what I need to do.
I don't even know how I got to this point.
I'd like to add in
Slice?
anybody. Let's try to add in Slice. I think I got his email here. Can you see what I'm doing right now?
No, all I see is a little circle that says Limp Call Poker on the middle of my phone.
All right, let's see if I can. If you're listening, Slice, we're trying to add you. Match 2, I'm sure you're dying to your opinion. All right, he's invited. Let's see if we can get him on.
It says Limp Call Poker to Christopher and you.
All right, they're all ready to go. 8 minutes.
Can't wait.
If anybody wants to get in on the stream, we'll add them in. Maybe we can add Jim French in. Talk about what he's doing. So who do you think is going to take match 2? Do you think Kim's just going to come out and go for the sweep, or think French will lose his mind?
I think it's going to be tied 1-1.
That's a strong take there.
It seems like Kim was getting dealt some good cards. Jack's heads up. And then trips the hand before.
Jim had half a big blind left when that happened, so I really wouldn't consider that much of a factor. But yep. Oh, I don't know what I just did. That wasn't good. Let's try to fix that.
It went back to like a home screen. Then when you did that, it went to your monitor. Now it's back to like a Limp Call Poker logo.
All right, we'll leave it at that. All right, see if I can. I don't see you. Is your camera off?
I don't think you're able to, because there's only so many buttons. There's only so many things I can press, and then under the J, which is me, when I press it, nothing happens. Can you hear me now?
Yep. They really don't make this easy to add people. I don't understand this. Got a comment from Kim in the group. She said the commentary is fine. So she's listening to us while she's dismantling Jim French. That's funny.
What did she write? The commentary is what?
Funny. Scott Gilman, if I was him, I'd be nervous.
He's got to play the winner of this? No, who's his?
No, he started this. She's pissed.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if you meant matchup-wise.
I mean, I don't have the bracket in front of me if they're going to play or not.
So who does the winner of this play? You don't know?
I don't have it in front of me.
Are any other matches planned yet, or?
I saw some back and forth between Cowdell and the eventual winner, Mock, and me and Murdoch, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like either are going to happen. So, all right, because this is the main event tonight.
I heard Mock's going to give 2-1. Anybody that wants to bet on Cowdell, he'll give him 2-1 odds. So, which means if you want to put up $25 on Cowdell, and Cowdell wins, you get 75. That's pretty good odds. Rather than 50, you get 2-1. Triple your money.
Yeah, I'm not betting on these. See how
What
much
I think. What I think needs to happen to make that a good matchup is Cowdell has to not take it as like a recreational game just to have fun and click buttons. He should take it a little more serious and make a matchup. No, I'm being dead serious. I'm not making a joke.
So what you're saying is he usually doesn't take poker serious?
No, I'm saying because it's just like $100 and he's just playing online for recreation or whatever. If he puts a little more like,
I don't know if you've seen these matches before, but people take these very seriously. I feel worse when I bust this tournament. I feel worse than when I bust anything. A Foxwoods main event, I feel worse losing this thing. Because then I know I have to see all these people's stupid faces berating me for weeks, months. I still hear about the time Jim French beat me, and that was like, what, 3-4 years ago? Oh, here we go. We're seeding. I'll get it up as soon as it says seeding, but it still has one. Got me all excited. I don't want to miss a hand.
Is like the replay of this and commentating going to be replayed on the Facebook or no?
It'll be the video will be on the on the Limp Call page, YouTube page.
Of us speaking also.
Everything that happens on these broadcasts is available on Limp Call YouTube page.
Now, where did this Limp Call group come from? Like, why was it invented? For what reason?
You should tell me. You created it. This match has been saying starting in a minute for like 20. All right, here we go. I just gotta change this. That should do it. Can you see it?
Yep.
All right. Kim already won. No, just kidding. That would be something if it just came out aces. And
I have a feeling Jim French is gonna win this match real quick.
I don't know. He's gonna make some adjustments. I see a lot of things he's doing that I wouldn't be doing right now. It's not working, Jim. He just got rivet, so I know he's probably steaming even more. He was so mad he fell right out of the ladder. Oh, he had that one? I didn't even see he had a pair.
5-6 suited.
I love when somebody checks the ace-ace flop and then bets more than pot on the turn. It's like, what else could you possibly have there? He went for the rear, almost twice the pot bet. Jim just can't seem to get anything going. Oh, the min click. And she folds. Jim's got the chip lead for once. This momentum switching.
It seems the way this hand's playing out.
Yeah, that's it. The way it's playing out, that's it.
I'm so focused, I forgot what I was going to say.
Antonio Cristalini says they can't see anything. It's a blue picture. I don't know. Working on mine. Let me look at the YouTube stream.
Back to even. Ace, 9, 7, rainbow. 4 of spades comes. No flush out there.
He's right. There's nothing on the screen. Oh, no, there it is. Should be working now. I think it's doing what it was doing before.
Min raise, call.
All right,
6-8 jack. Rainbow. Check.
Nope, that didn't fix it.
No flush out there. Check. Jim French bets. She folds. That's bad that Antonio didn't get to watch because he's really shaking to watch this match. He's excited.
He says it's working now, but I'm having a little bit of trouble trying. Let's see. Let me know if it's not working still. I can try something else.
4 spades on the board.
All right, looks like we're working now. Yep. All right, we're up and running. I miss anything? French has the lead?
I don't know. I put my phone down.
All right.
Back to even.
So you compared this to the Super Bowl already. You still stick with that analogy?
Absolutely. Great game.
Has that big matchup feel to it. We got a message from TDF. It says that Kim's going to sweep Jim French.
That means that Kim's in trouble. PDF's wrong about everything.
Good point. Guy's not usually right about anything.
Kim, I wish you the best. Good luck now. TDF.
I mean, the endorsement of the worst poker player in all of New Hampshire is not a good thing usually. So. What's going on here?
The screen froze.
Did Jim quit? Oh, there we go. That was a glitch or something. All right, let's get back into this action. I was a little distracted by the technical difficulties. Now I'm ready. French wins a pot. He keeps getting right back in it, like a small chip lead or a small deficit, and then he just gets blown away. I'd like to see Jim bet a few more streets. Playing very passive.
She seems to be playing a lot more aggressive than him. On this flop here, there's going to be a lot of red cards.
There's indeed 2 of them. Jim leads out pot. Kim folds. He should go for the check raise in those spots more because she just seems to keep folding every time he leads flop. Unless he never has it when he's doing it, so I guess he can keep doing it. 3-bet. French has not folded to 1 3-bet yet. But he's folded the flop every time.
How much did she bet? 720?
Bet the pot. French calls.
This is going to be a good one.
That's an action card in the turn. For Kim to bet there, I mean, she's just saying, like, I don't know what she's saying. Like, what could she have that she 3-bet?
Queen 3, 3-8.
Well, she 3-bet, so she could have kings, I guess.
A set.
She could have had queens. We'll never know. Maybe she'll tell Scott Gilman she likes him.
Tell her.
OMF.
Queen 3-8 king. Ask her in the chat what she had.
She's a little busy destroying him right now. Is this just getting ugly? Would you say this is like basically over or?
No, long way to go.
I don't know. Just pushing the action. He's just. It's like he doesn't have an answer to what she's doing.
I heard Jim French is a good golfer.
Is he? Who else? That guy used to go to Seabrook is a good golfer, isn't he? That forget his name. Get a comment from Antonio Crisolini. French needs to swing back. How many times can one check fold after calling every raise? I'm gonna have to agree with him there. It's kind of what we were just saying. He needs to make some adjustments for sure. Jim, message me after this match. I'm available for coaching. Kim does seem to have big hands, though, a lot of the times against him. In his defense, he is getting unlucky, it looks like. Bill Satropoulos just joined the chat. Says this is getting ugly.
I mean, I don't blame these people for joining. This is exciting.
I look forward to these matches. It's like playoff baseball or football. Whatever. You come home, there's a game every night going on. Something to watch. Put it on the big TV in the living room. Whole family
fall asleep.
People bet on it. It's fun. Add some excitement this time of year, any time of year. We usually like to run it during the Foxwoods Mega Stacks to try and save these fish some money that all go to all these events out there drawing dead.
Hey, did Cheers Poker Room open today?
I'm hearing in just a couple more months.
They've been saying that for 4 years.
I don't know. It's a sensitive subject for Jim French, actually. I think he's banned from the room already, and they didn't even open yet. Oh, French wins a pot finally.
Why is he banned?
I don't know. You have to ask him. He tends to troll the poker chats a lot.
I never do that.
I don't really see what goes on other than my group, so.
You know what would be a good matchup? Jim French versus Scott Gilman.
Maybe we can get a side match going on if both of them lose.
I think they both golf.
Billy McCall, right? I don't like Gilman's chances in that match. He did get swept the only time he played. He's going to look really bad if he gets swept again. Jim's in trouble here. He can't lose this game now. Be down 2 games. Now he's going to come back and win 3 in a row. He's lost, 17 in a row? That's unprecedented to lose 17 heads-up matches in a row.
That's like flipping a coin and being wrong 17 times.
Incredible. What's going on with this guy? He's really going to turn this around. Like I said, though, it's unfair because Scott Gilman really lit a fire into Kim's ass. She's just out for blood now. You can thank Scott Gilman for this beating, Jim. It's tough to sleep after losing one of these.
Can you see how many people are watching right now?
We have 5 people watching.
Do me and you count as 2?
No, other than us. 5 quality humans.
So we got Antonio, Satropoulos.
French is probably watching, listening to us.
The 2 players count as people watching.
I don't know. Jim has a set. Wins the minimum. That's not good. You gotta capitalize on those big hands. Heads up, Jim. In his defense, she's been folding every time he does have it, I think. I think she's in his head.
You know, it's a bad hand to get in these ace king. You don't want to be in a drawing hand heads up.
Or two jacks. Never wins that hand.
Because there's a 50% chance an overcard's going to come, and then right now you just got to slow down and shut down.
Yep. In a tournament of this magnitude, you just don't want to get your money in flipping. I wish we had Bill Citropoulos here on commentary with us. He'd agree.
Do you think he'd have sunglasses on?
Of course.
It's only midnight, though.
Hey. Oh, God. I've got Joey Panic here with me. If any questions for him you'd like to ask this gentleman, give them to me in the chat.
I'll speak the honest truth. Anything you ask.
I forgot they were even playing, actually. I would look at everything but the match. All right, let's get back to watching this. Jim's losing again. All right.
See this hand right here? It's over quick.
She limps. He calls. Ugly flop. That's it.
So I was looking on Facebook, and a lot of people got black fives today. I didn't.
I did see quite a few, including Jim Cowdell had fives. That was
Yeah.
You don't see him post in the fives group often. Of all the poker groups, would you consider that to be the worst poker group there is?
Which group?
The fives.
No, I love it.
We have a question for you, actually. Antonio Cristolini wants to know, what's brighter, the sun or your freshly shaved head when you don't wear a hat and the lights reflect off it at the table?
Play better.
I guess that's just a non-answer you're going to give. It's funny, while we were talking about fives, they both had a pair of fives.
Were they black?
I didn't see. I'm looking at the chat. There's not much going on in this match. Just Kim winning pots. French calling bets. Oh, she just barreled the whole way. French call the ace high. That might change some of the momentum right there. He's like, I'm not going to let you just keep bluffing me, Kim.
Oh, 3-bet.
Who 3-bet? I didn't see it.
Kim.
He called and folded flop again.
A min 3-bet. Mid click. King of diamonds. It's
an interesting card. I haven't seen Kim really call and not been right yet. She's folded just about every time I think he's had it. She might have a read on him. Now here's his first big raise he's made. And then he checks. I'm going to guess that he's got, I don't know. I don't know what he has.
Sevens.
I guess it's an ace-king type hand.
Sevens.
Never know. Although he's the type that would check the flop with aces there.
Well, sevens because he's afraid of the 9.
But he hasn't made a raise that big. All of a sudden he did.
Sevens.
Sevens? He decided that sevens is the hand he needs to raise big with?
Then a 9 came, so he was scared she had a 9.
No, I don't think it was sevens. I'd like to find out later. Tag that hand. Let me tell my producer to save that hand for later.
Same hand. What did they both write? Nice hand. Is that what they both wrote?
No, LOL.
Oh.
Are you playing the
No.
I didn't even ask you what it was yet.
Well, if you mention any type of tournament at all, the answer is no. So
I could have been saying the 2-5 game tomorrow.
but I knew what you were gonna say. I have a good read on you.
All right, I'll just move on then.
I think Antonio's playing the 1200. The 600.
Good luck to him then.
He's a high roller.
I don't really know him.
Millionaire.
I don't think I've ever played with him.
He plays at Chases now. He retired from Hampton Falls.
I've been playing at Cheers myself.
I've been waiting at the door to get in for the past.
Careful, you're going to get banned.
Then I'll just start hanging out with Jim French.
French creeping back in. Kim says, I thought you'd bet that. I didn't see what happened, so can't comment. Sneaky, he says. Jim French, sneaky. That describes Jim French well. He's very sneaky.
In what way?
Kim says she had a straight.
How do you think he's sneaky? Like, what does he do that's sneaky?
Looks like he checked back. She had a straight. I didn't see the hand. Jim's creeping back in. That's what he does best. Creeps in. Kevin Durkin says it's pretty bad when you get banned from a room that isn't even open yet. That's very true. I didn't think it was possible to be banned from a room that isn't open.
Is it? Were you guys being serious about it or kidding?
I've heard he's banned, yes. He's at the very least banned from the website and the Facebook page.
Interesting, but nobody knows the reason.
Kim wins with 2-3. French is just shaking his head at this point. What can I do? I'm sure you can give him some advice what to do. Any words of advice?
Nope. I haven't even been watching.
I thought you were going to say something specific that he could do.
Ask Slice if he's watching.
Is Slice here?
I don't know. My screen's small. Yours is bigger.
Kevin Durgan says he's banned for 3 months, so he will make the opening.
Ask Kevin Durgan the reason that I'm very interested in why.
You want Kevin Durgan to tell you why he's banned?
Correct.
I don't think anybody really knows.
Maybe that's why he's a little tilted right now in the back of his head because he knows he's banned from.
Oh, Jim's all in here. Jim's tanking. I didn't see how it played out.
I know what he has. He has King Jack.
The old Seabrook nuts.
Oh, God.
She folded King 10 there? I don't know. He hasn't shoved this whole time. He's got to be super.
That's a good fold.
Might be a good fold. I don't know.
That is a good fold.
I think I'd tank fold that myself. That was a pretty disciplined fold there.
She snapped fold.
That's the problem when you fold so much. When you finally do take a stand or whatever, it just, unless you're trying to make it look like you're taking a stand and you really have it, you're making yourself pretty obvious.
It seems like I think that that's kind of like not a bad fold. It's a good fold, but it's just bad that.
We'll find out. We'll ask him after.
Bad that
she's listening. She could tell us in the chat. Oh wait, no, we need Jim to tell us. Forget it.
Number one, it's a compliment that it's a good fold. Number two, the reason I'm saying what wasn't good about it is showing Jim French her cards. Now he knows in the back of his head that he didn't get her off hands.
I think that's a real kick in the nuts to him if he did have it. Like, wow, when I do have it, she's even folding. And I think he did have it, so I think I like the show. I like showing there. I don't usually show, but I like it there. I have an answer for you here from Kevin Durgan. He said, for publicly mocking the lack of opening on time over and over and over. Sounds right. I don't think him and Puck are very good friends to begin with. So,
I mean, in a non-mean way, like, do they plan on opening in a serious way?
I believe there are plans to open eventually, yes. They spent a lot of money building that place. I think it will open. Might take a little longer than anticipated. I mean, you can get mad at Jim for making fun of them for it, but it is something fun. It's just a joke, in my opinion. I think some people have taken it a little too far, but they will open. It'll be a good option, and everyone will just forget that they took that long to open. Will you play there?
So the flop's Jack 4 deuce. Queen on the turn.
I guess that's a no, yes.
Wow, that's a good straight on the river.
You would never leave Hampton Falls. You're home.
You gotta go where you gotta go.
You should have just bought this house I bought. You could have been 2 minutes away.
Well, that's why I gave you a first and last.
Jim's right back down to 2-1 again. This isn't good. Jim, get it together. What are the blinds? He's got 20 bigs again. I don't know. He wins a much-needed pot. It's small, but he needed it. We need Slice in this chat. Where is he?
Probably design.
Murdoch.
What?
I messaged Murdoch 3 hours ago to play. No answer. Any questions in the chat? You better post them now because this one doesn't look like it's going to go much longer. The legendary Joey Panic here. Get your questions in.
Get your questions in. It's late. It's late. I'm tired, and I'll tell the truth about any question right now.
Maybe you'll give out some sports picks. You've been known to put a few bookies in their coffin. There's another pot. Straight to Kim. Jim with the min raise. Kim calls. Another ace-high flop.
I think Jim should start raising 3 times free flop and see how.
Well, now isn't really the time to start doing that because now he's down to 20 big, so he's just committing himself most of the time, or just putting himself in a shitty spot. So I would have done it sooner.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying for
Now's
next
the time. I mean, there's definitely things he can adjust with here. I don't like the 3x raise. I do that when you're deeper. Now he's just limping the button, which he might as well do at this point. He's so short.
What are the blinds right now?
75, 150 in 4 minutes. 60, 120.
I mean, at I don't know about you, but when I got 2,100 right now, if Kim ever raises me, I'm just folding or shipping it until I get to that. Add some chips on, or I'll race it for up. He can't just keep dishing out 100, 200, 200, 200.
He does that 20 times and he's out. He'd be like, what happened? Where the hell did my chips go?
I mean, if she raises and you got King Jack there, you can't just call 20% of your stack, just put it in.
It's an interesting flop. This could be an action flop. She leads pot. Jim's thinking, yeah, I knew this was going to get in. And King 2 versus Queen 10.
It's a flush. Flush.
Oh, my God. Poor Jim.
She did have a lot of outs. She was open-ended. Flush.
Yeah, she can never fold there. It's just funny that he flops 2. He finally gets it in. Wow. That was pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. I don't know if they're going to play another one.
I think they should just get it over with.
They could tell us in the chat or in the stream or anywhere.
Rather than having to make plans for a new night, new time.
Waiting for confirmation here. Jim might have smashed his computer, though, so I don't know.
Either that or he decided to go golfing.
If he's listening, I want Jim French to know, however frustrated he is right now, this is how I felt when I played him, and he just kept winning every hand. And Kim says they're done for the night. So she's going to let him feel the torture of being down 2 games. I wouldn't even play him for a week if I was her. I would just let it go. Let him stew about it, wondering if it's ever going to end.
All right, can I go to bed now?
Wait, I thought we were going to comment on a few sports matches going on right now. All right. It looks like unless anybody else is going to play. And no, Murdoch never answered me. All right, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed it. Night.